truth to the world. My name is Hannah, and I am looking forward to my immediate future because on Monday I start my spring break from the college that I teach at. So for 7 whole days, actually they just called me in on Monday, from Tuesday to Sunday, 6 whole days, I don't have to go to school, and I don't have to grade papers, and I don't have to answer their phones. And I'm so relieved that I can kind of refresh and renew. Let's watch.
Sha! Sha! Sha!
And
goodbye. Sha!
Good evening, family. My name is Shawnee, and I'm feeling relieved also. My best friend, her mom is like my other mother, and she went away to do mission work over the course of this week in Haiti. And if all of you watched the news, you know that there was an earthquake in Haiti, 4.6 on the Richter scale, and we couldn't get in touch with her for a couple of days, and we were very worried. But today she landed safely, and she's back in the United States, and the trip was fantastic, and she's well, and so all is well in my soul. Let's watch.
やったーやったーこんばんは、みずほと言います。去年のこの日から、私の世界を見る目がちょっと悲しみの色が一つ入って、そこでいろんなことを体験して、この1年必ず悲しみを持って体験してきました。 My name is Miho. Since last year today, my heart is kind of covered in a little sadness every day, all the time, about my country. Let's watch.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mario, and I recently put on hold a very consuming relationship, and I'm feeling quite liberated about it all. Let's watch.
This evening I'm feeling a little overwhelmed and sad. My aunt attempted to commit suicide 2 days ago, and this is after almost a lifelong struggle with manic depression and addiction to pills, and I'm I feel very far away from my family in California, so I feel the loss, and I feel very worried that it's going to tear my family apart or break them apart somehow. Let's watch.
Oh, stay! How can I keep this together?
Stay, please,
バラバラにならないでよ。家族なんだから。
stay.
ダメだよ、ダメだよ。聞かないで
Stay
よ。
with us.
しっかりして、しっかりして。
Please stay.
しっかりしようよ。宗方佳代です。アメリカに来てから4日間、ホテルのコンピューターがダウンしていて、家族と連絡が取れないでおりました。やっと友達の家でつながってほっとしました。I'm in America these 4 days, and the computer get down in the hotel, and I couldn't get my family. Finally, my friend helped me to reach my family. Let's watch. And 送信送信送信お金払ってんだからさ元気元気
And over here on music, Anne Belmont. So welcome to you all. We're Big Apple Playback Theatre. There are actually about 13 of us, so half of us are here. And this is a very special evening for us for two reasons. One, because it's a benefit for our friends and family in Japan who are still suffering a year later. And it's also very special for us this evening because we have two guest performers who have come from afar to join us on stage. The first is Kayo Munakata, who comes from Japan, and she flew all the way over here, and I don't think it's a short flight, to join us on stage this evening, to be with you and hear your stories. And our second, and she's been doing playback a long time. She has a company in Japan. And she's the co-director of a school of playback theater in Japan with our other guest performer, Jonathan Fox, coming in from who drove up 87, the throughway, about an hour and a half, 90 miles to be here this evening with us. So it's a real honor for us in Big Apple to have these two esteemed playback theater artists with us this evening. And especially exciting for me because Kayo and Jonathan will be co-conducting this evening. So let's give them a warm welcome.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Playback Theatre. It is a special pleasure and honor for us to be here at the Center for Remembering and Sharing, because remembering and sharing is very close to our purpose in doing playback theater. So you have seen already the actors share a little bit of their story, and we come to you tonight with actually no play, nothing prepared, but our skills as performers and our willingness to listen, to bring your experiences and your stories to the stage, whatever they may be. We have a very mixed audience tonight. We have some people, I believe, who live in Japan. Nihon ni suniru kata iru. Hai, yokoso. And we have many people who have family, colleagues, and friends in Japan. We have, do we have anybody who has no friend or colleague in Japan? Yes, of course we do. Of course we do. But you're here, and that's wonderful. You have your own things to share. We all have a story. And we believe in playback theater that the stories that we have are important for us to honor and for others to hear and see their beauty. So that's our hope tonight, that we can share each other's stories, our experiences, our memories, our feelings, whatever they may be. So, the theme is a serious one, but I don't want to start with that. Today, Doyobi. Yeah. How was it for you today? What did you do? What kind of Saturday did you have? You can just raise your hand easily and call it out from where you're sitting.
I went to the theater before coming to the theater here tonight.
And your name is?
Franklin.
Franklin, yeah. And well, how was it?
It was awesome.
Awesome. Yeah. That puts the pressure on us.
Yeah, I'll be more specific there.
That's fine. It's enough. Let's watch.
Yes! Thespian! I'm a thespian! Me, a thespian!
It's amazing.
everyone tells, we act. And we always give the teller the last word. Was it your story? Did it fit? Yeah. Let's do another. What was your Saturday like? I'm sure it wasn't exactly like this. Yes.
I just started practicing a new kind of yoga called anti-gravity yoga, where you hang upside down on hammocks. And it's really amazing, and it creates all kinds of incredible traction in my spine. And I've had a history of back trouble, and so I'm just feeling great in my body right now because I did that in 2 hours.
Anti-gravity yoga.
Yes.
Yes. And your name is?
Becca.
Becca.
Yes.
Well, Becca, let's watch.
One small step.
So, Americans have a reputation for being very quick to speak. Me, I'm ready. And I say that not to criticize those who have spoken. But each culture has its own rhythm, a different rhythm. And so I would like to invite the next teller. Same question. How was your day today? But not someone who has American background. Yes.
We started our day eating very soft cooked rice.
Yeah. And did you enjoy it?
Yes, there was some little piece of chicken and spinach in there.
Yeah. And your name?
My name is
Onanawa?
Rachel.
Rachel, great. Rachel's breakfast. Let's watch.
わあ、ご飯だ。いただきます。朝ごはんはこれよね。なんか柔らかいね。朝ごはんはこれよね。
So, this is the 1-year anniversary of the earthquake and tsunami in Japan, and actually today is the 10th here in New York, but as you all know, it's already the 11th in Japan, and already past the time, just past the time. If you figure it out carefully, maybe only 30 minutes after exactly 1 year ago that the earthquake struck. Have you been aware of this anniversary coming, and what's your feeling about the anniversary, the 1 year later? Anybody? Chris, yeah.
I myself was so anxious because I didn't know at first, what to do about it. But I know I have to do something about it.
Yeah, and you work in this center that has a very strong Japanese connection, so.
And then I wasn't sure, we've done so many things, and so many things have gone on all over the city, and so I didn't know people are kind of tired of it, or they want something more, and then I thought of a playback, and I thought, anyway, this is what I personally want to do, and I just, hope, it works out well.
Yeah, so we'll do this as a 3-part story, and this is Chris's experience as director of this center, wondering what to do and what will work, and I know what I want. Let's watch.
days, 3 days, a month, 2 months, 6 months. We commemorate. And we commemorate. And we remember. We remember. But is it more or is it enough? Do you want more? When is enough? What?
More, please. More. I can never get full. I need to be nourished. I need to be nourished on the memories.
So this bowl of rice is what I decided as the director of CRS to share. Here, taste this. And taste this. 食べてみて. It's called Playback Theatre. And I like it. I hope you too.
Thank you. So, at the beginning, I kind of said we have two conductors tonight, myself and Munakata Kayo-san. The purpose is, if you would like to tell something in English, you can. Nihongo demo daijoubu. You can say in Japanese, and Kayo will be the conductor or the MC. So please feel free and 簡単に手を挙げてください。はい。
ここまでで日本の方で英語がわからなくて通訳を欲しいという方いらっしゃいます？大丈夫？
大丈夫ですか？
大丈夫。あ、いらっしゃいます。はい。もし日本の方が、何か発言なさる時があれば、かよがお相手しますのでご安心ください。はい。
はい。So, just sorting out the language a little bit. So, let's do one or two more feelings about this anniversary, about today. It can be complicated, but you can share just what's come up for you. Yes, sir.
Without having, we have friends there, and found out it after one of the friends, the husband, was staying with us when the events occurred in Japan, and we had several really scary days when he couldn't contact his wife.
Yes.
And that finally got sorted out, and we realized nobody was that we knew was, injured, and began thinking about the whole idea of the nuclear situation.
Yeah.
And as Japan has been coming to, well, first we wondered how could, not fully understanding the situation, wondering how could Japan, after what happened at the end of the Second World War, even be involved with nuclear. But then, after seeing that in Japan, how could we in our country be considering new plants and finally licensing the first nuclear plants in how many years?
Yeah.
So a lot of my obsessions over this and an anniversary isn't, it's only ironic, I guess, that this is occurring about the same time as the anniversary, that they've just approved these nuclear plants.
Yeah.
And so my obsessions have been a lot to do with the nuclear menace.
Yeah.
Scary
Yeah.
situation.
Great. And your name?
Chris.
Chris. Another Chris.
Another Chris.
Okay. Well, we're going to do this a little differently as a tableau. Is that what you call it, folks? Okay. Well, we were having a good time with a guest from overseas. And a disaster happened in his country. reach his family. As the months passed, we couldn't believe that the Japanese would still use nuclear power. And 1 year later, we can't believe that our own country is still using nuclear power. Thank you, Chris. Did that capture the spirit of?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's do another one. Your thought or feeling when you think about today. Hi. Japanese, もちろん。Kayoさん、ちょっと頑張ってください。はい。大丈夫？はい。
日本語で大丈夫。
日本語で大丈夫。
私はアーティストなんですけど、
私は
I'm an artist, and I had an first exhibition in New York last year. It was started from 17th March.
17th.
3月17日から、
はい。
はい。
2 weeks. And of course, I had to prepare for my exhibition, but I couldn't do because of that earthquake happened. So, but I did, and the exhibition was started, and in there many people came to my exhibition and pressed in front of my pieces, and lots of American and lots of Japanese people came to my exhibition, but many people were so tired and felt sad.
そんな中でどんなお気持ちだったか教えていただけますか？
で私は初めて自分のアート作品が人にふわっとさせる力があるっていうのを知って、驚いたとかも大変だけどちょっと幸せです。
So, maybe you can say New York? 去年ニューヨークでってことですか？
She lives in New York or she lives in
She
lives here. Okay.
通訳してください。
In English?
はい。
So,
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
so
Yeah. Audience small. Kayoさん。Audience small. はいですね。
Mizuho will translate. Okay, switch. We improvise. So, Takako, I'm sorry, what's your name? Maiko san. Maiko-san no experience. Maiko experience was that last year on March 17th, she was preparing for her art exhibition, art for herself, but that was right after the earthquake, or only 4 days after, 6 days after. So it was very troubling to keep making the art for the show. However, she did it, and that time she had a lot of guests come to look at the exhibition. The energy of the people who came were very, very tired at the time. 日本人の人たち疲れてたんですよね。
みんな凄惨な映画をいっぱい見て、テレビを見て。
The Japanese people especially were so traumatized from the week. But however, she felt there is a tiny bit of relief that her art provided to people. And there was such a hard time, but there was a tiny bit of happiness or a little relief in her experience.
Right. So, perhaps also three-part story for this. Hi, let's watch. 見てみましょう。
life, to my paintings. A disaster.
She's not heavy. I'm gonna lift our people up. They're not heavy.
So, it doesn't always happen, but it can be a good feeling to see your story, even if it's difficult, even if it may be sad. Hi.
Hi.
Story desu ka?
Story, yes, right.
Dozo.
Well, okay, I'm Lisa, and I've lived in New York for 9 years. So
9 years?
9 years.
Yeah.
I came here when I was in high school.
Yes.
So I have all my friends in Japan, but like, well, in my case, like I didn't really have friends in Tohoku. I didn't have families there.
Yeah.
So like, what happened to me was like when I heard the news, I just felt so unrealistic. Like everything's going on in TV, but I'm in the U.S. Like I can just never really imagine like what's really like I can not picture at all. So like I felt so desperate that okay, I'm Japanese, but I'm not in you. Like felt so like I'm just really being irresponsible.
Yeah.
And I think that sense, like what I thought that I'm experiencing before because I'm in the U.S. But then like after like a month or like 2 months, and then I talked to my Japanese friends who's in Tokyo, and she's like, oh yeah, I feel the same. I feel like Tohoku is now like the different country. So it was really interesting that like. It was like my first time, like I've been moving around, so like I haven't really recognized about my Japanese blood. That was like a weird stuff that I shared with my Japanese friends. So
yes, great. Lisa, did
Lisa.
you say your name was?
Yep. Lisa. Lisa desu.
Lisa desu. Hi. So, we'll do this as a fluid. Your feeling of not being so connected, and it seeming like a very other kind of experience. Let's watch.
How could I be so irresponsible? How could I be so irresponsible?
I'm here and you're there.
How can I be so
I can feel the fire.
irresponsible?
何も
How
伝
could
わ
I
って
be
こないもんだって。
irresponsible?
直接は来ないからさ、ここにいるし、
How could I be
私はここ
so
だし。
I'm here.
Thank you, Lisa. So we'd like to pause for a minute, and before we go on, I'd like to invite you. Well, we feel that Playback Theatre is a theatre of neighbors, not not strangers. And so I'd like to invite you just to introduce yourself to somebody near you who you might not know. And just say hello and talk to them a little bit. Go ahead.
Sometimes you're like, you squish it together and make it kind of and then like, you know, hang off a bit, throw your legs around it, it's like this amazing traction. Yeah. Are you a yogi? How do you know how to play that? I'm really good friends with Mario. I teach we I teach now I teach kindergarten, but I taught first grade for 5 years. I know. Or like sometimes I don't see it. How do you turn that into no, I just have to turn it because I can't get, I wonder. I can actually help you. Yeah? Is there any way that I can get, when they're standing up there, I don't get their feet, it like chops off at the ankles. Do you know how to do that? Oh, yes, there you go. That was like,
zoom out this?
not, I don't think so, no. She doesn't have
I think this can fit.
Yeah, now you just move it down. It's perfect
I was
now.
not sure.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I don't know why it's out of focus at this moment.
I know, because like I think she was
got it. Yeah, sure, that'd be great.
I didn't know that there's a big population of Japanese in the biggest, maybe in the world. And,
So we'd like to now act out some stories in a slightly longer form. And I'd like to invite one of you to be a teller to come to this chair and tell your story, and then we will act it out. So, story. There's a teller perhaps coming.
Can you switch?
Thank you. She's asking what to speak, so we'll consult. 相談しましょう。何を話すか。So let's discuss what to talk. はい、プレイバックシアター初めて。はい、初めてです。So this is her first experience.
I'll translate her Japanese into English to the audience.
はい。So let's start. What story to tell? Shall we begin?
かよさん、日本語で。
あ、はい。いろいろあると思うんですけれども、もう1年経って、So there must be lots of things to tell within these days in a year. どこかを切り取ってここでお話ししたいとしたら、どこの瞬間があなたにとって一番こう心が揺れるというか震えるというか、そういうお話だったでしょう。
Can she translate?
What part of the moment was most just touching or upsetting, feeling deeply something for you?
それは、3月11日以来どこで区切りがあるっていうことではなく、ずっと続いています。
It has been going on since March 11th without any just this moment or that moment, but it's been going on in my heart.
はい、ではどこかわからないんですけれども、まずあなたになる役者を選びましょう。Choose someone to be you. そう選ぶ。ここで。はい。初めてですものね。Anyway, she's the first. 大丈夫。はい。このお話の中の主人公であるあなたを演じます。はい。一言で言うと、どんなあなたですか？ So what a word for you in this story?
性格
？My character?
ではどんな気持ちが一番大きいでしょう、あなたの中で。
自分以外のもののために何かをするということです。
So I asked the feeling of hers, and she said, "I'd like to do something for others." She answered. このお話の中であなたの次に大事な登場人物は誰ですか？ Who is the person next important?
日本、そして特に福島に住んでいる子どもたちです。
Children who lives in Fukushima.
はい、じゃあそれを代表する役者を一人選びましょう。
Let's choose one person to stand.
福島にいる子どもたち。
はい。左から2番目。
左から2番目。
Second person from the left.
はい。子どもたちを一言で言うとどういう存在ですか、あなたにとって。
今の福島の子どもたちですか、現在の。
このお話の中で。ちょっと
In what is this children in Fukushima in one word for you in this story?
あなたにとって。
For her.
未来を担う大事な存在だと思っています。
Precious being who carries on into the future.
はい。で何が起こるんでしょ
う？ What will be happening in the story?
このお話の中で、あなたは何かをしたいと思い、子供たちはとても大事な存在だという。
In this story, you want to do something to the children who are very important.
つまり子どもたちの健康、今の福島にとっては大事なことですので、食べ物が一番心配になります。
I worry about children's food in Fukushima.
そしてあなたは何かをするんですか？
Well, are you going to do something
そのことのために？
そう、子供のために。
この度もニューヨークに来ているのはそういう意味の勉強というか、特に原発を今福島は放射能の被害でとても苦しんでいます。でその放射能というのはとても怖いことであって、原発が世界からなくすように、また日本から輸入もしてほしくないです、どこの国でも。で
ちょっとじゃあそこまで。
ごめんなさい。
Yes, I came to New York for that. I would like the world to stop having nuclear plants, and I don't want any country to import nuclear plant or export. I would like
日本に原発がない方がいいってことですよ。
日本、もちろん日本にない方がいいですけれども、原発を今日本からどこの国にも輸出してほしくありませんし、
日本から出したくない。
I don't want for Japan to have nuclear plant, of course, and also I don't want Japanese people to export the nuclear plants to other countries.
はい、そういう思いで、あなたがここにいるということなんですけど、このお話どんな風に終わるでしょうか。
So that's how she feels here in New York, but what do you think how this story is going to end?
この役者さんたちの演技力と感性だと思います。
She said it's up to actors. はい。一般的には私たちそう言うんですけれども、usually we think so, but in playback theater, でもプレイバックシアターの中では、あなたの物語を演じるために彼らはいるので。So in playback theater, they are to serve to you. So it's your story. はい。では現実にどういうことが起こったのか、あなたが何をしたのかということを教えていただけますか。Please tell us what you have done. あなたがどういう行動をして何をしたのかっていうことをここで再現しようとしてるんです。起こったこと、あなたの体験したこと。
たくさんしましたけれど、
一つの
はい、原発の立地した場所からこちらに来たそれじゃない方ですね。福島に住んでいる子供を持った子供、そして福島県から離れている子供、そして母親を時々私の家で一緒に過ごしています。
Sometimes I spend time with children in Fukushima or their mothers, and also children who lives near 近くですか? Near Fukushima area, and their parents or mom. Yes, that's what I do. I spend time with them at my apartment.
で、今回このお話、そういうことがいろいろあって、どこでお芝居としては区切りをつければいいですか。あなたがここに来てるっていうところですか。
これから日本に戻ってさらに前に進むという元気が与えられるような、元気が出るようなものになってほしいと思います。
と思っている。
So from after this stay in New York, I'm going back to Japan with the power I received from staying here. I'm hoping that I will get more.
Hoping. She's
yes,
hoping.
I'm hoping to get more power from staying in New York.
はい。では、あなたのストーリー。はい。ここで大丈夫です。では見てみましょう。Let's watch.
Whoa. so many memories.
Yes, this is a news. 3 o'clock. There's nuclear plant. They're leaking. And people, please leave. 避難してください。漏れてます。逃げてください。そこにいてください。大丈夫です。大丈夫じゃありません。大丈夫です。大丈夫じゃありません。You know what? My mommy told me don't go outside today.
Why not?
Why?
Because of all the stuff that we can't see. But we shouldn't be breathing here. 息吸っちゃいけないとお母さん言ってたし、外で遊んじゃいけないって言ってたから。I'm scared. でもここに本当は I wanna make a mountain here.
Can I get pumped up here? Oh, you're out of gas? You're out of fuel? Okay.
What's going on over there?
Can I get pumped up here?
Why?
Smoke is coming.
Why?
It's New York. Can I get pumped up here? Oh yes, thank you. Fill me up.
Take some more.
Fill me up.
Fill your heart up.
Yes.
Fill your soul up.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
You're not alone. You're not alone.
The kids. I'm gonna go back. I'm all filled up. Can you see? I'm gonna go back home and I'm gonna fight.
I am gonna translate your story. 西巻さんは子供たちのために来ています。これから福島に帰ります。このストーリー感じてください。
I'm not from Japan, but I still feel your pain.
1 year she has been carrying this and doing this, and she's gonna do even more.
Yes.
Many, many more years to come.
Somebody has to look out for the children. I'm gonna go back.
Please listen to her story.
I'm back.
Was it like your experience? Yes, very much.
はい、どうもありがとうございました。私がここにいる間に日本の方でお話をしてくださる方がいたらお招きしたいと思うんですけども、いかがでしょう。コマさん、よかったら2本目どれですか。
こんばんは。
Good evening.
コマさんもプレイバックシアター初めてですよね。
初めてです。
It's my first time here for Playback Theatre.
1本目を見ていて大体こういうものなのかというのがお分かりになったかと思うんですが。
You understood the first one. I mean, you understand. Oh, how this is how it goes by watching the first one.
インタビューは非常に短くて、まあ本当ちょっとのことしかお話しいただけないと思うんですけれども。
Interview is very short, and you might tell a story for a short time.
役者はそれを一生懸命演じますので。
Actors will play it very, very just passionately with enthusiasm.
まずコマさんになる役者を選びましょうか。
Let's choose the actor who's going to be Koma-san.
はい。はい、このコマさんいろいろな体験をなさってるし、いろいろなところにいらしてると思うんですけど、いつ頃どこにいるあなたでしょ
う？ This you is well, when and where are you?
国連国際学校で三味線を教えているコマです。その状況のところでこの津波を感じました。
先生としていらっしゃるんですね。はい。
This is when I was teaching the shamisen, Japanese instrument, at United Nation International School.
ということは去年の3月11日のことでしょうか。
そうです。
Okay, this is on March 11th, last year.
はい。この時のあなたを一言で言うとどういうあなたですか？
What kind of person are you in one word back then?
神戸の震災の時がオーバーラップして、なんか私その時に神戸にボランティアで行ってる時がなんか夢かまたあの時のことかということで、まずはそこから始まりました。
I thought, oh, is it like a dream because the scene overlapped to the earthquake in Kobe about 10 years ago. Sorry, but 15 years ago in Kobe, because I was in Kobe when the earthquake happened as a volunteer, so the image was overlapped in me.
あなたの次に大事な登場人物は誰ですか？
Who is the person that is important next to, after you in the story?
大事というと普通は一人なんですけども、私の場合は私を育ててくれたおじ夫婦と私のおふくろ2組です。
はい、まず選ぶとするとどなたでしょう。みんな大事だと思うんですけれども。
はい、まだ今日現在海に潜っているうちのおふくろのことです。
If I have to choose one person, that would be my mother, who is diving in the sea today. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I am so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. My misunderstanding. About my mother, who is under the sea, who is not yet discovered.
じゃあそのお母さんになる役者を選びましょう。
はい。この彼女がうちのおふくろを。
この人はあなた役なので。
あ、そうですか。
はい。
こ
の人がお母さんの方がいいですか？
And so this time for his mother.
カナダさんがお母さんでいいですか？はい。はい。1年間ずっとまだ海の中にいらっしゃるというお母さんですね。
はい。
はい。
Who is under the sea?
はい。
For a year.
その
はいはいどうぞ。
それはうちのおふくろは足が悪いんですよ。で、私のおじの退院祝いで皆さん家族が13名集まっていました。そこに津波が来ました。けれどもうちのおふくろは足が弱いから逃げることができない。それで逃げることができないのでうちと一緒に流されたのが今日です。
わかりました。はい。
My mother, her leg was not in the very good condition, and at that time, the 13 people was gathering for my uncle's.
いや、弟のうちのおじさんの退院祝いで集まって。
For his uncle's out of hospital celebration, the 13 people was gathering together, including my mother. But when tsunami came, she couldn't escape because of her bad leg.
そのお母様以外の方は助かったんでしょうか？
Other people were survived.
はい、2人だけすぐ下のおじさん夫婦だけは 早く逃げて、あとは全部流されました。
One of my uncles, my uncle and his spouse, this couple were okay. They survived, but other my relatives didn't.
はい、ということで、あなたはそのお母さんがこう見つからないっていうのをずっとこう探しているっていうか待っている状態で1年間を過ごしていらっしゃるということですか？
Have you been spending your days waiting and searching for your mother this 1 year?
でもあと4時間で1年ですね。この昨日私のおふくろがちょっと夢枕に出てきて、今私は、岸から10キロのところの中に海におりますと。だけれどもこうして皆さん方が日本のことを一生懸命応援してくれて、それだけは感謝していると。けれどもあまり放送では皆さん方にこの津波のことは言ってほしくないと。
何では？
テレビとかマスコミでは皆さん方がすごい辛い思いしているから、映像を見るたんびに辛くなると。これは私のおふくろも夢の中でできればそれを阻止してほしいと。
Okay. Last night, my mother happened to be in my dream, and she said she is now at about 10 kilometers away from the coast, and she appreciates the all what people are doing for this disaster, but one thing she's hoping is that do not broadcast so much about the tsunami, because many people will suffer from those visuals on the media. So please not to have so much of the,
はい、これはアメリカの方がご存知かどうかわからないんですけれども、日本の人っていうのは自分が大変でも自分以外の人のことを心配するという、お母さんもそういう方だということですね。
Japanese people have the tendency that to worry about or care about other people than ourselves, than
even though
himself,
even though we are very difficult in a situation, they are thinking of others. Is it clear?
And
is it clear?
His mother was that kind of person.
そう、じゃあそのお母さんがそういうふうにおっしゃってる夢を見たというところでこのお話をしますか？
So, would you like to finish the story that you saw a dream that your mother is saying that?
最後に一つだけお聞きしたいんですけれども、
I would like to ask one question before we go.
あなたがこういうふうにいろいろ活動していらっしゃって、お母様があなたに何か思ってらっしゃることがあるとすると、あなたに対してお母さんはあなたに対してどんなふうに語りかけていると思いますか？
You've been active like this. What would you think? What your mother would like to tell you yourself? Does it make sense?
How do you imagine your mother has a message to you?
はい、自分がこうして生きているのは自分たちがいるんじゃなくて、みんながいるから生かされている。その生かされていることを今被災地で福島も含めた子どもたちにパワーを送ってほしいと。そうすると子どものパワーっていうのはお父さんお母さんおじいちゃんおばあちゃんに影響されます。その子どもたちのためにあなたの残された人生を頑張りなさいということなんで、これから私は日本をしょっちゅう帰る予定です。
わかりました。はい、じゃあ、はい。
私が生きていることが皆さんから生かされている、プレゼントされている。
The fact that I live is because it's the gift from others. Other people are letting me to live. So それを子供たちにお伝えしたい。
今の子供たちにそれ全部これから返して伝えなさいと。で子供たちに励まして子供たちを育ててその子供が将来の日本を作ると。
So please encourage children that they are, so 彼らも生かされていると。So let them know that you live because they are the force from others, to sorry, how can I to
Okay. はい大丈夫。They will know.
So please encourage your children that their lives are the gift, and by doing so, children's mother, father, grandmother, grandparents, they also be encouraged to live because they have to live for their children.
Okay.
That way, creating more encourage.
ラストに現状の日本は、今毎日自殺者が増えております。なぜか。
わかりました。多分それは別のお話になると思うので、
はい、
ここまでで終わる方が、コマさんのストーリーになると思うので、また別の時にそのお話を伺うということで、ここで終わっていいですか？ Okay. So
he would like to tell more, but it can be another story some other time.
So he's trying to tell another story, but I asked him to stop here. So, okay, let's watch. 見てみましょう。
You want to learn to play? Yeah, I'll teach you. This is a beautiful instrument. You want to learn? Sounds good. Sounds good. Wait.
He is just leaving the hospital because he's much better.
Wait.
退院おめでとう。おめでとうございます。
Wait.
Celebration.
Something's happening.
これでご飯も一緒に食べれるし。
Is this real?
食べな。
My family.
いいよ飲んでいいから。
Is this
Drink.
real? This feels so real. Mama!
Earthquake.
Mama! Mama!
Let's go. 行っていいから。私はいいから。行って逃げろみんな逃げて。みんな逃げて。What happened?
My mama. This instrument. There's no sound. There's no sound. Only pain. This instrument is broken. I have to sleep.
I've been in the water for 1 year now. 1年間水にいます。In this water.
Mama,
1 year.
what's your message, Mom? What's your message?
He's my son. 大事な息子です。
This instrument.
ニューヨークにいるんです。He's in New York.
This instrument.
Hey, I am 10 kilometers away from the base. 10キロ離れたところにいるんだけど、
This instrument is.
そこにこうやっているんだけど、
I feel it. Mama.
言いたいことがあるの。
The sound is for the children.
そうだよ。
Mama.
聞いて聞いて。
The sound is
言いたいことがあるんだよ。テレビだかなんやらでいろんな映像が流れてるでしょ。The scene of tsunami doesn't do any good.
Stop the image.
Just keeps traumatizing. And people
children.
get hurt.
Stop the images.
Stop the image.
The children.
Yes, yes, say that. Say that for other people.
Thank you, Mom.
I've been swimming with you in the ocean of Japan.
This instrument.
And you know what? You have to serve other people now.
Yes.
Your life.
Instrument.
あなたの人生をもう他の人に捧げて。それがあんたの人生だよ。
This instrument.
子供たちのために弾いて。Play the music for the children.
This
生
instrument.
かされてる。You're not living by yourself. You're being lived. You're being chosen to be living at this time. Just serve. So the kids know they are also living. And it's a precious thing. Your music. You have your music. Go, play, make them feel. And that feeling just goes out to the parents and grandparents, and they're gonna feel good. Just don't worry about me. I've been swimming. I have been swimming with you. Let's go.
This instrument. This instrument. I'll play.
Thank you, Kayo. Well, yes, thank you so much. So of course there are many, many more stories. And we're here to remember 1 year later what happened in Japan. But I'm remembering that 6 months ago, it was September 11th of this past year. I had the privilege of doing just this, but in Japan. So it was the 6-month anniversary in Japan. September 11th, 2011. But of course, it was the 10-year anniversary of our 9/11 here in America. And well, wherever we come from, we have our own disasters, whether they're natural disasters or civil disasters. And I'd like to ask, again, you can say from your seat, what helps you get through? What helps you in your situation, whatever it might be able to look to tomorrow, be able to keep walking forward? What helps you? You can just raise your hand and say. Someone who hasn't spoken yet. Yes.
The art helped me a lot. The art.
The art.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm an artist too.
You're an artist.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I was struggling what I can do, and I can do to Japan because I was away from Japan at the time, and now and then I decided to create some art, my own art. So through my own creations, I felt I was relieved. So
Yeah.
art helped me a lot.
Yeah. Visual art. Is
Yeah,
that your
visual art,
visual
yeah.
art? And your name is?
Junko.
Junko. Hi. So, good. Hi. Let's watch.
これよ私があげられるもの。これが私のあげられるものよ。これが私のあげられるものよ。どうぞ。
Capture the spirit of what you were saying?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Thank you. Let's do another. What helps you get through? Yes.
Love and compassion.
Love and compassion.
Taking care of others.
Taking care of others.
And I always give so much love back when I give something.
Yeah.
And taking care of my kids who are becoming teenagers but still they're babies. And sometimes before coming here I had to cook for them today. And that keeps me going.
That keeps you going, even though they're teenagers.
Even though they're teenagers, they still need us.
Yeah.
And we need them.
Yeah. Okay. And your name is?
Nandan.
Nandan? Right. Let's watch.
I know you're a teenager, but I don't care.
Daddy's cuisine.
It's gonna be my baby.
Daddy's cuisine.
I know this is kind of weird.
Hey.
Daddy's cuisine.
It's gonna be my baby.
There you go.
Daddy's.
大丈夫? It's good to feel needed
Thank you so much.
by somebody.
Daddy.
大丈夫? I'm needed by them. And you. And you too, right?
You're so lucky.
大丈夫.
So we're going to do one more story this evening. Yes, you in the back. Hi.
Hi, I'm Ellen.
Ellen,
Yes.
can you hear us without the microphone? Is it okay? Yes.
And I'm the playbacker from Taiwan.
Yeah, Baker.
Playbacker.
Playbacker from Taiwan.
Yes.
Hello. Alan, okay, from Taiwan.
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Great.
group is even in.
Your whole group is here.
No, the group
Okay.
from Taiwan.
Okay. So what do you want to tell?
Yes, I have a funny story about the earthquake.
A funny story about the earthquake. Good. Who can play you? Yeah, Mario. Okay. And so what happened?
Actually, I like Japan very much, and I went to Japan for many times.
Yeah.
Even I stay in Japan for a month.
Yeah. So he's been to Japan. Can you all understand? Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah. So when the earthquake happened, I'm very worried about my friends in Japan.
Yeah. You have a close connection.
Yeah.
Kanke ga fukai. Hi.
So, but I cannot connect my friends. So I just can search them on internet.
Right. So you can't call, but you're looking on the internet for
yes,
them.
so.
Yes.
After 2 days, my friends online. Show online, and I'm very worried. I asked her, "Are you alright? Are you alright?" I think she live in Tokyo.
Okay.
Yeah, but she answered me, "Of course I'm alright, because I live in Kyoto."
So you thought she was in Tokyo all the time, and we already heard tonight someone saying that people in Tokyo, at the beginning we heard, that the damage was not so great, although that day and for many days transportation was very difficult and life was completely upside down. But she didn't even live in Tokyo, she lived farther south in Kyoto.
In Kyoto. So at that moment, I don't know how to show my concern about this quake, this earthquake, and she told me she moved to Kyoto for one year.
Yeah.
Yes, and we didn't connect for a long time.
Yeah.
A little, and we have a little arguing. Let's talk. So it's a very strange feeling, and after that, I think it's funny. Yes, I just want to show my concern.
So her name?
I always call her Cookie.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, so you're very, very concerned, like everyone in the world was very, very concerned, and it took you 2 or 3 days, but you finally reached Cookie, and you're so concerned, and she is saying, why are you so concerned? And I don't even live in Tokyo, I live in Kyoto, and they actually have arguments. He's so concerned, and she's saying, don't be stupid. Okay. That's your story. Let's watch.
Cookie! I'm trying to find you! Cookie! It's never working! It's not gonna work! It's not gonna work! The computer doesn't work! I don't know where to go! Cookie!
Nani? What did you say?
Cookie, I'm trying to find out if you're okay!
Nani? What are you talking about?
Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you hurt? How can I help you?
Of course I'm okay.
I know you live in Tokyo, and I know Tokyo is devastated. Please, answer me, please, Cookie.
No! No! I am in Kyoto! It's quite safe here.
Oh, so you're okay.
Sure.
I'm sorry, how come you didn't tell me you moved to Kyoto?
Wow! Wow! It's strange. You are so...
What, are you gonna start calling me names again?
Oh!
Oh, Cookie. Friends. I've been to Japan many times.
Yeah,
I'm not really good with the cities and. You know I screamed at you because I love you. And you look amazing. Oh, I finally got my computer to work and you look amazing.
Yes.
I'm so glad.
I'm alive.
I'm so happy that you're alive.
Hey, thank you, Alan. Thank you so much. Good luck with your playback.
Yeah, thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was our last story. But please watch and listen for one more time.
Once there was a woman who hung upside down during yoga and her back felt amazing.
Once there was a woman who painted her way out of confusion, fear, and sadness.
昔あるところに福島の子供のことを思っているたくさんの人がいました。そしてその話をして、もっと話をしてパワーをもらおうとしていました。There once was a woman who was very, very loving and concerned about children in Fukushima. And she talked and reached out, and she was hoping to get back more energy to give.
Once there was a man who housed a friend who was far from home. They were worried, but it was all good in the end.
かつてアジアのある国に大きな地震が起こりました。
There was a country in Asia that suffered a terrible earthquake.
人々はとても苦しみました。
The people of that country with great courage lived on.
彼らが見つけたのは未来を思うこと、他の人を愛することでした。
Yeah. And those people look to each other and look to the future with love.
Song, and it's an easy one to sing along with, so if you feel moved and inspired to sing with us, please do. I'm gonna lift my brother up, he's not heavy. I'm gonna lift my brother up, he's not heavy. I'm gonna lift my brother up, he's not heavy.
If I don't lift him up,
Lift him up,
if I don't lift him up,
lift him up,
if I don't lift him up,
he will fall down.
Sister,
I'm gonna lift my sister up, she's not heavy. I'm gonna lift my sister up, she's not heavy. I'm gonna lift my sister up, she's not heavy.
if I don't lift her up,
Lift her up,
if I don't lift her up,
lift her up,
if I don't lift her up,
she will fall down.
Children,
We're gonna lift our children up, they're not heavy. We're gonna lift our children up, they're not heavy. We're gonna lift our children up, they're not heavy.
if we don't lift them up,
Lift them up,
we don't lift them up,
lift them up,
we don't lift them up,
they will fall down.
People.
We're gonna lift our people up, they're not heavy. We're gonna lift our people up, they're not heavy. We're gonna lift our people up, they're not heavy.
if we don't lift them up,
Lift them up,
we don't lift them up,
lift them up,
we don't lift them up,
they will fall down.
Spirit.
I'm gonna lift my spirit up, it's not heavy. I'm gonna lift my spirit up, it's not heavy. I'm gonna lift my spirit up, it's not heavy.
if I don't lift it up,
Lift it up,
if I don't lift it up,
lift it up,
if I don't lift it up,
it will fall down. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks again to Jonathan Fox.
Yay!
I think we have just a couple short announcements. One is about an important event happening tomorrow, and Mizuho can tell you about that.
Oh, we have this playback theater, just me and Kayo and a musician, all in Japanese for Japanese speaking people who live in New York. And that's happening, and we have flyer at the front. So please spread the word to any Japanese speaking
And it's free.
people. It's free. So please come.
At what time?
2 o'clock tomorrow.
And then another quick announcement is Big Apple. In the full form, all of us will be performing another set of public shows, kind of without a theme. So whatever comes, we play June 1st and June 2nd at a theater on 29th Street. So if you want to know more, you can take a postcard and look at our website or sign up for a mailing list. Get home safely. And thanks again to Chris and to everyone who told and listened. Good night.